Good morning. Need your attention, please? Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the Lamar County School District. First, I would like to thank Dr. Wright for making it a priority to visit all A districts in the state of Mississippi. The guidance of Dr. Wright and her team is certainly instrumental in our success as a district. Next, I would like to recognize our special guests who are in the audience. Some of our school board members are present. If you'd please stand. Dr. Wright has a teacher advisory council, and we have representation on that as well. If any of those members were able to make it this morning, if you'd please stand. Senator Polk is here. Thank you for your attendance. Mr. Jody Waits is here to represent the Board of Supervisors. We also invited members of our community. I asked our school principals to invite members of the community that they feel play a pivotal role not only in their school but also in the district. If those people would please stand. Thank you, special guests, for attending. I know that each of you are very busy, so your attendance is especially appreciated. I would also like to thank Oak Grove High School for hosting this event today. It makes it easy for us to get in and out, and the space is more than adequate. I would be remiss if I did not call attention to two other groups. Some of you may fall into both of these categories, actually. But if you are a parent, either past or present, or a grandparent of a Lamar County School District student, if you would please stand. If you are an employee of the Lamar County School District, please stand. Some of you are going to have to stand again. Thank you, especially for your dedication to the education of the students in this district. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes an impact on this district. It starts at home, but it travels to the bus driver, the crossing guard, police officer, cafeteria staff, nurse, office worker, to the administrator, teacher, and assistant teacher, and all the others who work behind the scenes to get the lawns mowed and the buildings in good repair. Everyone plays a part in our success. I wish that every student and teacher could be here today. We bussed in as many as we thought we could, but the others are joining us via live stream. So those of you in the room, be sure to smile because you're on candid camera. We will kick off today's program with our mission statement and the pledge, followed by the national anthem. If you'd please remember to stand for the pledge and the national anthem. Then a student from each school will make a brief statement about his or her school. Most of the statements are unrelated to accountability or data. Instead, they are about amazing schools that serve and produce exceptional students, because the Lamar County School District is much more than a number or a letter. We are the 6th largest district in the state of Mississippi, with a student population well in excess of 10,000. We produce the future, and the future is certainly bright. At the conclusion of the student statements, I will return to the stage to introduce Dr. Wright, who will say a few words regarding our district and its success. Now at this time, Casey Burge, Student Body President at Purvis High School, if you will please come forward.
The district mission statement. Our mission, the mission of the Lamar County School District, is to provide a quality education in a safe and healthy learning environment with opportunities for all students to experience success. Our vision, our students will be thriving, productive leaders who make a positive difference in their lives and the lives of others. Our core values. We believe that each person is responsible for his or her actions. Each person has intrinsic value. Lifelong learning is vital to shaping one's future. Honesty and integrity are the foundation for mutual respect. A commitment to individual excellence is essential for personal success. Each person has something to contribute. A safe and secure environment is essential to learning.
Everyone, please stand as we do the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will the students who are speaking please come and stand by your flag now?
I am Joshua from Oak Grove Longleaf, and I am loving Longleaf because they have a variety of fun things to do and they feel like family.
My name is William Johnson, and I like Oak Grove Lower because my teachers are helpful, and they're helpful because they teach me math and reading, and I like my principal because he's really funny.
Hi, my name is Mika Schimper, and I'm in the 5th grade. At Oak Grove Upper, we strive to continue the warrior trail of tradition with high expectations and achievement.
My name is Maze McCarter from Purvis Lower Elementary. PLE is the place to be. At Purvis Upper Elementary, we are dreamers, believers, leaders, and achievers.
My name is Hudson Long from Summerall Elementary, and Summerall Elementary is great because our teachers and administrators encourage us to be the best that we can be.
Baxterville School, where we meet them where they are and positive attitudes and relationships matter.
My name is Amini Kalaru, and Oak Grove Middle School has great administration, qualified teachers, and good infrastructure and facilities. OGMS provides opportunities for students to be ready for the high school.
Purvis Middle strives to make their students better so they can make the world better.
Hi, I'm Hannah Jane Hardman from Summerall Middle School. At Summerall, we are more than a school. We are a community and family that everybody knows your name. We are full of Bobcat spirit, and we always are looking out for one another.
Hey, my name is Alden Parsons, and I'm a senior. Oak Grove High School has the highest 2018 accountability scores and for 6A high schools in the state of Mississippi.
PHS, Pride, Honor, Success. We take pride in our students who honor their commitments on the pathway to success.
Hey, I'm Lauren Lott from Summerall High School, and Summerall High School is like a family because we have a great support system.
Thank you, students. Outstanding job. If you give them another round of applause, please. Dr. Carrie Wright became the State Superintendent of Education for Mississippi in 2013. Under her leadership, Mississippi has initiated aggressive education reforms that have increased literacy skills in pre-K through the 3rd grade, pushed student achievement on the National Assessment for Educational Progress to improve at a faster rate than most other states, and increased the graduation rate to an all-time high of 83% for our state. Dr. Wright spearheaded initiatives in Mississippi that nearly doubled the advanced placement participation and success rate, resulting in significant annual gains in English language arts and mathematics proficiency, and earned Mississippi recognition from the National Institute for Early Education Research as one of only 5 states in the nation that met most quality standards for early childhood education. Dr. Wright is past president of the Board of Directors for the Council of Chief State School Officers, year 17-18, and is a member of Chiefs for Change. Please welcome Dr. Wright to the stage.
Well, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. Let me move this up a little bit. Can I move it up? No. All right, let's try that. Move this back. I want to say thank you to Oak Grove High School for hosting us this year on our Celebration of Excellence Tour. This is the 2nd time in a row that Lamar School District has been on our list of A-rated schools, and you are only one of 14 districts in the state of Mississippi to have been on the A-list for more than 1 year. So out of 144 districts, that puts you in the top 10% of the state. How about a round of applause for yourselves? Yeah. You know, we get asked a lot about our district grades and school grades, and we feel that they're really important because this gives a way for us to let families know and communities know how well their schools are doing to prepare their children for the future. And when you earn an A, everyone in the community knows that you are among the very best in the state. It's difficult to earn an A. I'm sure some of you students would agree with that. but it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of determination on the part of a lot of folks. But when we get ready to award grades, we look at a lot of things. We look at not only just the scores that come out, on the statewide assessments, but we also look at, did this district or the school grow children from one year to the next? We take a look at our high schools and we say, are you graduating children on time? And another important aspect of this whole system is that it is very, very inclusive of all children. Not just some children, not just certain children, but we actually look at the results of every single child once these results come in. And I think that's important because we have to make sure that our schools are working with those children that are struggling. We've got to make sure that we give them credit for also challenging students that need advanced courses like advanced placement or dual credit, dual enrollment. And we want to make sure that a school and a district gets all of the credit that they deserve for everything that they're doing for every single child. So when a district earns an A, that district excels in every single area that I just mentioned to you. And so it takes hard work, not only from our students, but every teacher, every administrator, and every staff member in this district comes together to ensure, students, that you are learning. And I want to talk to you a little bit more about Lamar County. You are Mississippi's highest ranking county school district for 2 years in a row. Round of applause for that, too. And not only that, every one of your schools was either rated an A or a B, and that's not easy to do either. So those are two key pieces that I think are important to you. If you are a teacher in this district or an administrator in this district or a staff member in this district, whether you work at the district or the school level, will you please stand? Boys and girls, absolutely. Let's give them a round of applause. And let me say one thing about the people that are standing. These are folks, boys and girls, that are here before you get to school. They're here when you leave from school. They're the ones preparing on the weekends to make sure that when Monday rolls around, that you have everything that you need in order to be successful. So it is due to their hard work and their dedication. Leadership matters, whether it's at the district level with the fine superintendent that you have, or at the building level with the principals that you have, or at the school level with teachers that are leaders in their classrooms. So how about I have another round of applause for the folks that make it happen? Thank you. And I also want to give some special recognition for folks that serve on my Teachers Advisory Council. When I first started this, I said, I want to hear a teacher's voice. I need to hear from them directly. So when the first year I did this, we only had about 40 teachers, but I found it so powerful that I said, let's increase the number that we have. So this year, we have over 200 teachers that are serving on my Teachers Advisory Council. And I meet with them throughout the year. They provide me a lot of feedback. I get a lot of input on things. We also solve a lot of problems, answer a lot of questions. But if you're here today, and let me tell you, Lamar is well represented on my Teacher Advisory Council. So if you're here today and I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing? Deidre Lovett, Debbie Smith, Anna Morris, Kimberly, is it Beidel? Want to pronounce that correctly? Heather Lyons, Jennifer Curley, Brooke Ann McWilliams, Madeline Vernado, Tina Cooper, Ashley Bennett, Sarah Steigels, Amy Ostrander, Corey Thigpen. So folks that are standing, I want to say thank you on behalf of me, behalf of the Department of Ed. We value your voice and thank you for always being so faithful and coming. And all these other folks, please give them a shout out as well because they deserve it. Round of applause for the Teachers Advisory. They meet after school hours, so that makes their day even longer. So thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate it. Students, a few words to you. You know, I want you to know how very proud I am of the work that you've done. It's not been easy for you to continually strive to do the very best that you can, but it's a lot of work that deserves recognition. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank teachers for setting very high expectations for you. Because the only way that you get ahead in this world, I honestly believe, is to work hard and keep at it. Sometimes days are going to be easier than others, but if you persevere, I can tell you that people, when you go into the world of work or into college, are going to be looking for that person that strives even when it gets hard, can relate well and work well with their colleagues, can problem solve, and that's all the things that your teachers are teaching you to do. But the other thing I want to let you know, you're making Mississippi history, because we've never had the achievement levels that we've had that we are seeing right now in the state of Mississippi. So you are Mississippi's success story. I keep asking folks, actually people are asking me, as I served as president of the Council of Chief State School Officers, it gave me the privilege to go out around the nation to speak about what's happening in Mississippi. And I get asked the same questions all the time. How is this possible? How are you doing it? And I tell them the same answer every time. Because we have some of the most amazing students that are capable of doing amazing things and competing in a national and global level. And because we have outstanding teachers who are setting very high expectations, and these children are exceeding those expectations. So I'm going to tell you what I've been telling folks as I've been traveling around. Don't let one more person tell you that Mississippi is on the bottom, because Mississippi is no longer on the bottom. That's the old story. That's the old story. The new story is we are not on the bottom any longer. So the next time you hear someone say that, you need to stop them and say, that's not true. And it's particularly not true in this district, because you are showing year after year how very capable you are. So I want to say thank you for everything that you've accomplished, because it is nothing short of amazing. And now I'd like to present the award for your A district level to your superintendent. So Ms. Smith, if you could come up, please. We'll make sure we get pictures too. So on behalf of the State Board of Education and on behalf of the Department of Education, I want to say thank you to Ms. Smith and her leadership. She serves on my Superintendent's Advisory Committee. I value her voice, I value her input, and I value her advice. You're very blessed to have this woman as a leader. So thank you so much, and congratulations to everybody.
This is for y'all. This is for everyone in this room, everyone watching via live stream. We do amazing things in this district, and it starts and continues in each of our classrooms. And we are well and truly blessed. I always say that. I will continue to say that till my last day. Students, always continue your education. I tell people this all the time. My granny used to meet me when I'd get home. What did you learn today? And I had to tell her something I learned. If she were still alive, when I would talk to her, I guarantee you she would be asking me, what did you learn today? Always strive to continue your education. And I'm thankful that you were able to start with us in Lamar County. Thank you. Thank you for attending today. I wish everybody safe travels back to where you're going today. Thank you very much.